We're gonna do a fun activity. So this is a homemade slime recipe, and it's edible. So even the little ones can play if they have older siblings. And all you need is a few ingredients like marshmallows, cornstarch, and any type of oil, vegetable oil, canola oil, olive oil. So first things first, we're gonna melt the marshmallows in a microwave safe bowl. If you don't have a microwave, you can melt it over a pot with hot water and just keep mixing until it's melted. So in my bowl with the marshmallows, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of oil. So I'm gonna add 1 table, and then I'm gonna mix it all together. So it's already starting to melt, and I'm gonna put it in the microwave for another maybe 15 seconds. So here's the marshmallow. So it's all pretty much melted away, and it's made one big gooey marshmallow. So while it's warm, I'm gonna add the cornstarch. So it's asking for 1 or half a tablespoon of cornstarch. So I'm gonna do half. And then you keep adding depending on the consistency that you want. So I'm gonna add that, and I'm gonna mix it. So if you want more of a slimy slime, you can add just a little bit of cornstarch. If you want more of a putty feel to it, where you can mold and play with it, then you would keep adding cornstarch until you've have that consistency. So look, this is what it looks like. So here is my marshmallow slime putty. Look at that. It is a little bit sticky, so if you don't like the sticky, or your little one doesn't like it too sticky, you can add a little more cornstarch. Okay, so here is my putty. So it's all cooled off. So here's the putty. So as you can see, it's still a bit sticky, but don't forget this is marshmallow, right? So it's a non-toxic alternative to putty. And if your little ones are playing with it and they put it in their mouth, then you don't have to worry so much, because all there is marshmallow, cornstarch, and oil. That's it. That's all that's in the putty. You can also add food coloring if you want to change the color. I made it white because we're going to make a putty snowman. So I went outside and I collected a few rocks. So we'll see what we can use these for. I also collected some twigs. I have some pipe cleaners, some pom-poms, and I've cut a scarf out of felt and a hat. And I also have a roller and a star, because I'm going to show you what else we can do. So I'm gonna cut a piece and make the first ball. So let's roll. Roly-poly, roly-poly, roll, 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 roll. Roly-poly-poly, roly-roly-poly, roll, 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 roll. So there's my first ball. So I'm gonna put it right there. And how many snowballs should we make for a snowman? 3. So here's my other one. Let's sing. Ready? Roly-poly, roly-poly, roll, 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 roly-roly-poly, roly-roly-poly, roll, 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 roll. There's my other one. I'm gonna stack it. So we're gonna stack them on top of each other. And here's my third one. Roly-poly, roly-poly, roll, 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 roly, roly-poly, roly, roly-poly, roll, 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 roll. Oh, look at that. It already looks like a snowman. Do you see it? So now that we have 1, 2, 3 balls stacked on each other, it's time to put the eyes. So what should we use? I'm gonna use 2 rocks here. Just put it in. And our snowman also needs, what does snowman need? They need a mouth. So I'm gonna use my pipe cleaner. Snowman needs arms, so we're gonna put 2 arms. I'm gonna use the twigs for arms. So 1 there and 1 there. What about a scarf? What about a scarf? A scarf. And a hat. There is the snowman. You can also do other things with the putty. So making snowmans are fun too. But you can also use it like Play-Doh. So you can use cookie cutters. I'm gonna move the rock so I can use the space here. You can experiment with it. So what happens if I stretch it? How much can I stretch? Stretch. Ooh, look at that. It's very stretchy. And gooey and sticky. I'm gonna make a chocolate chip cookie. So I'm gonna squeeze it down. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Now these are my chocolate chips. I think Santa likes chocolate chip cookies. I like chocolate chip cookies. What's your favorite cookie? There's my chocolate chip cookie. Do you see it? Can we count how many chocolate chips I put on it? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 chocolate chips. You can also use this to make a little snow forest. So this could be your snow on the ground. So you can stretch it out. I'm gonna put some trees. Put some trees and some rocks. My trees don't have any leaves. What happened to the leaves? They all fell down, right? Put some rocks. One more. And here comes the polar bear. Polar bears love playing in the snow. And so do penguins. Penguins love playing in the snow. Penguins, we can make some footprints with the penguins on the snow. What about polar bears? They have big, big paws. Let's see if we can make some footprints with the polar bear. Let's see. Push down. Oh, I see some footprints. Do you see the footprints? Yeah, there they are right here. See the footprints? All those little pieces, those Oh, that's the polar bear's paw. There's so many things you can do with this marshmallow putty. I hope you're able to play with it over your holiday break and through winter. And if you would like to send us pictures, Sina and I would love to see your pictures of you playing with your marshmallow putty. Thanks for watching. The Very Smiley Snowman by Jack Tickle. Come and join these merry friends. They're full of Christmas cheer, popping up to greet you at their favorite time of year. Reindeer gives a cheeky smile. He's feeling bright and jolly, all dressed in jangle jangle bells and prickly Christmas holly. Bunnies clinging to their speedy sledge, the bunnies hurtle by. They squeak and giggle merrily as they down the hill they fly. Whoosh, whoosh. Robins, the rosy-breasted robins, love putting on a show. They flap their fluffy wings and sing each Christmas song they know. Chirp, 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 chirp. Snowman loves the winter. He lifts his hat up high. He gives a giant snowman smile to every passerby. Penguins skating on the shiny ice. The penguins twirl and glide until one little penguin tumbles and bumps on her backside. Whoops! Oh, look at that little penguin slipping away. Bears. Baby bear loves Christmas. He frolics in the snow, then loops up to give his mom a Christmas kiss hello. Kiss, 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 kiss. Oh, he loves his polar bear mommy. The Christmas tree is sparkling. The party's just begun. All the friends are singing, Merry Christmas, everyone. Can you see the snowman saying hello and the penguins waving around with their scarves around their necks? Oh, look, and there's the bunnies hiding behind the presents. And baby bear and mummy bear are cuddling around. And there's the happy reindeer jiggling his bells. The end. Thanks for listening to the Very Smiley Snowman story. Another fun activity where you can bring the winter outside indoors is by doing some ice play with your little ones. So just freezing some water and putting some food coloring to make it a little bit fun. So these ones I've done a little bit of some holiday colors, so some red and green and yellow and blue also here. This is a great way to help your little ones recognize colors and learn the science behind color making. So when they start to melt some of the colors, the water will mix together and form a different color. And then you can use the colored water for some painting, which I will show you. So it's a multi-purpose activity. So let me show you what I used. So I used a silicone ice cube maker, but any ice cube tray will work to make ice cubes. So this one made these big square ice cubes. And then I had an old cutlery organizer. So what I did is I used it to make these giant pieces of ice. So you can really use anything, Tupperware, anything that will hold the water and will fit in your freezer. So now I've added some warm water. So hot enough where it will melt the ice, but not hot where it will burn your little one's hands. So with this, what I'm gonna start to do is I'm using a baster, a turkey baster. If you don't have this on hand, you can use a spoon, or they can just pour the water on their own. So as the hot water gets poured on the ice, it starts to melt. So the ice will start to melt. So let's see over here. And this is a game about patience, so waiting slowly for that ice to start melting away as the hot water touches the cold ice. Melting is when something goes from solid, like the ice cubes, to liquid. So this happens when you put hot water over the ice cube starts to melt away into water, because in order for an ice cube to turn hard and cold and icy, it needs to be in cold temperature below 0 degrees. It looks like it's making like a brown color, but we'll see what color that is once we melt all the ice and start making some pictures. So they can pour water from one side to the other. So I'm gonna pour the water in here. Maybe some blue. See, I have some blue. I'm gonna pour some blue in there. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna melt some yellow. So I see yellow water forming over here. So I'm gonna scoop some yellow water and I'm gonna pour it in the blue. And let's see what color we get. Yellow and blue. I wonder what color we're gonna get. Are you starting to see the color change? I am. What kind of color are you seeing? So this used to be blue, like that one right there, but now it turned to green. Look at that. So the blue water and the yellow water, these two mixed together made a beautiful green. Look at that. Okay. How about if we mix some red in with some red and yellow together? What do you think is gonna happen? What color is gonna come out of red and yellow? I think I'm starting to see a different color forming over here in the yellow and red. I'm gonna pour more water, hot water, so it can melt a little quicker. Let's see what color. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna take this one out. And what color do you see? Orange. So yellow and red made orange. Look at that. So I'm gonna put this aside. I'm gonna go get some paper and we're gonna do some water painting. So I'll show you how we do that in just one. All right, I'm back and I got my paper and my paintbrush, and now I'm going to make some nice little craft painting from our watercolor that we melted. So we have green, and we have orange, and we have a brown, and we have some blue. So let's see, I also have some cookie cutters, which I thought I'm gonna try to see to stencil. So I'm gonna put this tree here, and I'm gonna dip my brush in the green and see what happens. So green, if you want a more, you can dip it on the ice. Okay, let's see what happens. My little tree. Oh, look at the blue. It looks so pretty. Look at those watercolors. You see the blue and the light green. Use the actual ice cube. So if you pick up the ice cube, you can use the ice cube to do some painting. Green, this one's yellow. Let's see, yellow. And should we use the blue? The red and green are stuck together, so I'm going to use both of them. And when this all dries, the colors are going to look really pretty. So we're going to let this dry, so then we can hang on our art wall. So I hope you can have some fun playing with your ice activity. There's so many different things you can do. You can start from melting and mixing the colors all together, and then doing some craft and artwork and some painting together. So this is a nice activity to bring the cold winter inside your house instead of going outside. But always remember, it's always good to go and get some fresh air outside. So enjoy those snowy days outside. So here's a nice game to do inside when you have nothing to do outside or it's too cold. All you need is some plastic cups from the dollar store. So I bought this for $1 and I got 20 cups. And you can get any color you want. Your little ones can decorate the cups if they want, number the cups. So this game could be expanded. So try to aim for the number, try to knock down all the higher numbers first. And all you need is a ball or something that rolls to knock it over. So let me show you. There we go. This could be a lot of fun for your little ones. It's also a great hand-eye coordination game. They can build their own structures and then knock it over. So they build it and then knock it over. Something that little toddlers really like to do, build and knock it over. So you don't need any fancy Legos or fancy toys. It's just a bunch of plastic cups and a ball.